And Russia ordered Ukrainian fighters still defending Mariupol to lay down their weapons and leave. Officials in Ukraine rejected the demand to surrender, saying the defense of that city will continue. Matt Rivers reports.
And so what the Russians have done now is they've acknowledged the fact that the Ukrainians have ignored that deadline, and they say that as long as resistance will be continued to be put up in that city, they will eliminate, as the Russian Defense Ministry said, all remaining resistance fighters. So essentially that means that what we have seen over the last few weeks in Mariupol, with Ukrainian resistance continuing to fight these Russian troops, that this siege of this city is going to continue. Now, what the Russians are saying is that they believe that the majority, or all rather, of Ukrainian resistance is centered on the Azovstal steel plant. But what the Ukrainians are saying is that they actually have more pockets of resistance in and around the city. So, for example, they said, according to the Ukrainians last night, there was fighting going on 5 kilometers away from that steel plant. So they are clearly trying to push the message from the Ukrainian side that there is more resistance going on in Mariupol than the Russians would have us believe. What we should not lose in all of this is that there are still tens of thousands of citizens, ordinary people in Mariupol, who have been there for weeks without water, without power, and they cannot leave because as of today, we are told that the Ukrainians and the Russians have not been able to agree once again on an evacuation route for citizens, meaning there is no way at any sort of scale for citizens to evacuate from Mariupol, which means that as the siege and the fighting continues between both sides, the suffering of an enormous civilian population continues as well.